Today subject fundamental of surveying, topic measurement of distances, subtopic also measurement of distances. On completion of this period, you would be able to explain the method of measuring distances on level ground. లెవెల్ గ్రౌండ్లో మనం డిస్టెన్స్ ఎలా మెజర్ చేస్తాం అనేది తెలుసుకున్నాం ఆల్రెడీ. ద లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ వీ హ్యావ్ డిస్కస్డ్ అబౌట్ మెథడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇండైరెక్ట్ రేంజింగ్. లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో ఇండైరెక్ట్ రేంజింగ్ మెథడ్ గురించి మనం డిస్కస్ చేసుకున్నాం. మెథడ్స్ ఆఫ్ మెజర్మెంట్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఆన్ లెవెల్ గ్రౌండ్. ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ రిక్వైర్డ్: చైన్ 20 meters or 30 meters, ranging rods as required, arrows 10, line ranger, field book and pencil. The chain man at the forward end of chain is men required minimum of 2 persons, one leader and chain man, head chain man. ఇద్దరు అవసరం అవుతారు. ఫాలోవరు రేర్ చైర్మన్ అనవచ్చు. The chainman at the forward end of the chain is called leader. The chainman at the rear end of the chain is called follower. The duties of leader are to drag the chain forward, to insert arrows at the end of every chain, to obey the instructions of the follower. The duties of follower are to place the leader in line with the ranging rod at the forward station, to call out instructions to the leader, always to carry the rear handle in his hand, not to allow it to drag on the ground, and to pick up the arrows inserted by the leader. Steps in chaining: unfolding chain, chaining, reading the chain, folding the chain, unfolding the chain. Remove the leather strap for the chain. Take both handles in the left hand. Throw the chain well forward with right hand. To leader, taking one handle, moves forward. The chain is extended to its full length. Examine the chain for any kinks or bent links. Method of chaining: it is required to measure the distance of line AB using chain. The procedure as follows. Stations A and B are fixed. Follower places the zero handle of the chain in contact with the peg at A. He stands firmly on the handle with heels on it. The leader takes the other handle and 10 arrows. He walks off in the forward direction. He drags the chain after him. Leader, taking instructions from the follower N, fixes on ranging rod in line with AB at the end chain. Leader straightens chain by taking it over the mark. He inserts an arrow at the end of chain. Leader picks up the ranging rod and 9 arrows. He swings the chain little off the line and starts off as before. Due to this, the position of the arrow will not be disturbed. Follower, carrying the rear handle, comes to the arrow. He calls out the chain or tape after reaching the chain length. Follower holds the handle against the arrow. He stands on the handle on his heels. He then directs the leader onto the line as before. The leader stretches the chain and inserts the second arrow into the ground. The whole process is repeated until the end of the line is reached. Thus, the number of arrows possessed by the follower records the number of chain lengths. The sum of arrows in the possession of the leader and follower should be 10. When the leader has inserted 10th arrow, he calls out, "Arrow or 10." The follower removes the 10th arrow. He marks the end of 10th chain by erecting ranging rod or by driving a nail. To measure the fractional length of chain, the leader should drag beyond the end stations. Follower holds his handle against last arrow. reading the chain. Observe the tag immediately before the point. Count the number of brass rings and links from it. Carefully observe the position of centering tag in reading near the center of the chain. The readings are entered in the field book carefully, folding the chain. After the work is over, bring two halves the chain together. Pulling the chain by middle place, link alongside each other. Start from the middle two pairs of links at a time with the ring right hand. Place them across the other in the left hand. This operation is known as doing the chain. Finally, tie the chain with leather strap. Precautions. Following precautions are to be observed while chaining a line. Range the line for correct alignment. Stretch the chain taut always to avoid errors in lengths. Insert the arrows exactly touching the ends of the brass handle. Finally, take care that no arrow is missing. Okay. In the class we discussed about the duties of leader and the following of chain line. Okay. Thank you.